Hey YouTube. So I decided to start doing the Lethal Weapon, the new Lethal Weapon show that came out. I don't know if anybody's even watching it. I'm sure people are watching it, but I know nobody I've seen is doing any review for it. So not sure if there's going to be much traffic here, but I am enjoying watching it. I've been watching it from the start. Okay, wait. I watched the first, the second, not the third, but I've watched this one. Okay, so now we all caught up. So this episode, and it's really funny. It's really funny. It has like a very diverse cast. There's some black folks, some white folks, some Mexican folks. Was there an Asian person in there? I'm not even sure, but I'm sure there will be. Because I like when shows have like a variety. Like, please, like, it's not just about black and white. Like, come on, like shit. I live in an area where there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, so come on, throw a couple of Boricuas, some little morenas in there. Get a little Indian dude, get a little Korean girl, and diversify that motherfucker. Okay, so. So yeah, they got that going on this show. This particular episode is about this little robbery ring that's hitting a couple of houses around. So there are these delivery guys. They look like delivery guys, and they're at this house, and it's like in Murtaugh's neighborhood. So he's out there in the car watching. All of a sudden, Riggs hops in the car. So there ends up going back and forth because Riggs wants to hop out and go get him. Murtaugh wants to wait and get back up, whatever. So while they're having their little back and forth, the dudes end up spotting them. They ram them with the van, and a chase ensues. So they end up crashing into this garage, and they come out on this motorcycle. That shit looked small as hell. Maybe because homeboy that was part of the little duo. Maybe because he was big as fuck. That nigga, yo, that man. I just wanted a hug. That's really what I wanted. Like, and I wasn't even thinking about I was thinking about fucking him, but like, I just want to feel those arms like wrap around me and like squeeze. Okay, like I just really wanted to feel his arms like wrap around my body. That's really what I wanted. So they end up going back to the office, and they describe him as the Black Hulk. And I'm gonna call him Titanium. So Titanium, come to find out, is working at this local gym. So they go to the local gym. They're trying to find out where he is, who he is, whatever. So they see a large shoe, and from a footprint outside of the home, they discover that he's a size 14. So they find a 14, and then they find Titanium in the shower. Yes, so my boy is just dripping wet, looking fine than a motherfucker. Okay, so he looking good than a motherfucker, okay? And he just like he got muscle on muscle, like goddamn. I ain't never seen I don't feel like I've seen a man so thick, so wide, so muscular. He was just yeah, that was nice. That was nice. All right, so he's in the shower. He's in the shower. They're basically figuring out who's gonna get him from the bottom, who's gonna get it from the top. They both basically take a turns, get their asses whooped. Okay, Riggs find himself with his head between his legs, like his dick must have been like propped on the back of his neck, like. It was really funny. That shit was funny as hell. I was dying, like, because it was like really silly, but it was the fact that like every time he was tossing them, like these niggas was getting like And the dude was just tossing them like boom, 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 like light work, you know, like. So he ends up getting brought back to the police station. You know, they find out that he played basketball, whatever. Riggs and Murtaugh go to the basketball courts, and then they go to holla at his old coach. So coach is still there, of course. Come to find out, the dude who also was robbing the place was there because they ended up shooting him in the back. So they saw him with a sling, and he starts running, and it's like, that's the first clue. Like, clearly, look, when I seen that basketball coach, I knew he had something to do with it, because he's familiar. I recognize him. He be in mad commercials. He's always like the black dad in the motherfucking soup commercial. Oh, excuse me. And so when I saw his face, I knew that he was part of the robbery ring. And he played it off like he didn't, but he's a good actor. So then like Murtaugh's son ends up joyriding with his friend. They get pulled over. They're in this nice ass Porsche. RJ gives his dad's card and his badge number, and you know, he gets sent on his way. But it was really fucked up, the fact that they were so scared, and it's a genuine fear that a lot of black men have, black people period, now, because we see with certain shit, they killing women too. They killing kids. They're killing men, women, and children. We're not safe. So they get pulled over. Homeboy is scared as fuck. He got to go back to work. He's getting a page like, come back now. And when that happened, I figured he was part of it too, because it was like, why would y'all show his text message unless it was important to the storyline? So RJ gets stranded again, because like when the robbery was in progress in the beginning, his dad kicked him out the car like, yo, get out. You only a couple blocks from the house. Get out. I got to go to this robbery. And then when his friend had to go to work, he kicked him out the car. So RJ calls Riggs to come pick him up. Riggs is trying to convince him to tell his dad everything that happened. And he's like, are you crazy? Like, my dad treats me like a child. Like, I'm not telling my dad what happened. And he's like, you have to. Like, you have to. You have to. So when he gets home, he tells his mother, and the mom tells Murtaugh, and Murtaugh just automatically spazzes out. He gets mad. He's like, you don't understand what it's like to be a black boy. Like, you going to pick up my son. But it was just like, I just thought that was like extra. Damon Wayans did a good job with it. He did a good job with it, but I feel like he should have gave him the chance, you know, to ask him, like, why would you do that? Give him a chance to say something. He ain't give him no chance. And then, I don't even remember what he said, but Damon Wayans punched him in the jaw. But it looked like my boy Riggs absorbed that shit. Like, he took that shit well. He took that punch. And why it sounded like he really punched him, just the sound of it. I was like, okay, I like that. But it was just sexy as hell how he took that punch and just like, all right, I see you. I feel you. All right. So then, what happened after that? I don't know. At some point, there's this 911 call that comes through, and this lady is being robbed, and she's in the closet, and she fucking comes out of the fucking closet talking about she thinks they left. And bitch, I'd have fucking slept in that fucking closet. You wouldn't have been able to tell me shit. You would have had to come show me your motherfucking badge before I came out of that fucking closet. I'd have been scared as hell. And you know, no. You see like fucking 5 niggas looting in your house. People aren't supposed to be in your home. You know what I mean? There's an extreme fear that should be in you at that point. Like, you hear a creak in your house, you kind of worry. You halfway scared as fuck when you hear a creak in your house. But to literally have multiple people burglarizing your home and you're taking risks like coming out of the closet, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. So she comes out of the closet. She's dead. Um, they find out that it's a valet that's doing that's like scoping out the people to rob them, like figuring out where these people live, like why they're, going to their houses when they're not home. His RJ's friend is part of that ring. The coach is the main dude, old ass thug gangster nigga robbing people. Coach, fucking slime. That's the devil. You going straight to hell, brother, for real. So cause he trying to have young boy kill these two people, talking about they seen your face cause he ripped his fucking mask off. Like, you should have shot that fat nigga right in his fucking gut, fucking bastard. So Riggs and Murtaugh on their way there, fucking young boy ends up getting shot. He survives. He's in the hospital. He's gonna make it through. I'm like, where the fuck was his family at? But, he needs somebody to care for his little ass. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen. It's like, are we gonna see his friend again? Is he gonna have a recurring role? I don't know. So, yeah, y'all, check out Lethal Weapon. I'm really liking the show. I'm sure I skipped a bunch, but, I enjoy it. All right, y'all. See you later. Peace.